Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. It is lovely to have all of you. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Thursday, November 10th. I think it's the 10th, right? The 10th. I don't even know what day of the week. What day of the week? 9th. It's Thursday, November 9th. There we go. All right, now that I've got myself together, maybe we'll see. Yes, thank you for all the new subscribers, or welcome to all the new subscribers. And for those of you who stuck around, thank you also very much for your subscribing, liking, sharing the channel, commenting as well. I appreciate each and every single one of you. This is going to be the daily reading for November 9th, Thursday, November 9th. Now that I know what's going on in the world. All right, so we're just going to jump right into it. So this, guys discern the messages, know that not everything is for you, but this is going to be just the overall energy of the day. I did get the new moon reading posted for all signs yesterday, so it is up and available to you. Leo bonus reading coming out today, and then 11/11 portal for this coming Saturday, the new moon in Scorpio, right? So exciting stuff. All right, Spirit, what is the collective message for today? Spirit, collective message for everybody today. What do we need to know? Healer of the Ages and the 7th Chakra, Archangel Uriel. Some of you could be changing your mind, Spirit is saying, about the way you envisioned your healing journey. If that's your thing, and obviously if you're tuned into this, there's a great awareness within you about how this all works, right? So, or, you're learning, right? We're all, 41 on the clock, 41 here. And that number could be very significant. Some of you could be 41 years old as well. This is you're taking in a lot of knowledge at this time and using it to your higher good. You may be having these experiences with other people that are just genuinely nice in the 3D world, and you may be going back home and sitting with that experience, or wanting to have an experience with somebody or something too. Spirit is drawing me to the fact of the way that card came out. The hands are they're open to this experience. They're open to learning. They're open to healing. Somebody could be opening up to you in regards to this victory coming out sideways. The Strength card. What else does the collective need to know today, Spirit? November 9th. What does the collective need to know? Some of you could just feel like something is not quite, I'm hearing not quite set in stone yet. I don't like to get into the runner-chaser dynamic of the twin flame journey, right? That's not quite my thing. But what I do get is there's somebody here on one side of a situation that is taking in the successes of life that are, you're rounding, Spirit is saying you're rounding up to your ultimate wish fulfillment. So even though this card breaks down to a 10, it feels 9-ish to me, right? Feeling abundant in that independent energy, waiting for that 10th cup, essentially. If you were to look at the 9 of Cups, what does it take to get to the 10 of Cups? If you're looking at the 9 of Pentacles, what does it take to get to that 10 of Pentacles, right? So it's kind of like, you may feel like there's just a part of you right now. I think the overall feeling is joy, success, happiness, but it feels like there is something missing that is tied to that. And it's, for some of you, your energy could just be, in a state of not quite feeling balanced out yet. Or somebody could have, Spirit is saying, for some of you, could have taken a part of them away, or a situation would be taking part of something away that's making you feel like, is this really worth the effort and time that I'm putting in as well? It's like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out on certain things, but I think that you're embracing this feel good energy for so long as you can as well, right? So let's see, what is this victory about, Spirit, for the collective today? I just want to say you're almost to the finish line. This is whatever this is for you that you're having and holding out optimism for, you're almost there. Detach and presence. There's something about this, and I've seen this come out in a lot of the readings, that missing piece, right? That one more thing, that one more key element. I hate to say you're missing something, right? Like, we're always completely whole, But it's like when you take that step back, that learning, that higher knowledge, that big scope of connecting to the divine, that last stage of healing in a specific situation, because we're all healing all the time in some way, and coming into this awareness, right? Don't walk away from something before you've got the full picture. Don't walk away from something when you don't have all the details. And I remember saying, and I forget what reading it was, the devil's in the details. There's more details to this, and it's like it feels to me like you can't draw a complete conclusion to something quite yet, and it could be making you want to throw in the towel, walking away. You're like, I'm victorious on my own. I don't need this job. I don't need this person. I don't need this bullshit. And you don't, right? Admit your boundaries, of course, right? But stay in the here and now throughout this time frame, okay? Because something is working to change up to show you the rest of the details that you need in regards to something. What is this angel of guidance? You could feel thrown off by choices that either you or someone else have made, or understanding that, you know, you feel like this struggle is continuing to go on. Stop listening to what everybody else is saying at this time. Listen to your intuition. Trust your intuition. And when it says ask for help and speak up, to me, this is not so much, you know, you calling your therapist or your counselor, or your best friend or your mom. And I'm going to say this. Last night, I posted, if you follow me on Facebook, not through the Indigo Moon page, but on my regular Nicole Renee, I posted a song by Co Wetzel called Sober Sunday. And in it says, you know, you could go to anybody that's capable of bad advice. And I said, oh, you know, new moon energy. Same thing, right? Like here, like you can go to all of these people, but what are you feeling? And you know, when I put these songs up, I think the 3D world sometimes sees, you know, will see it as maybe like again, on the 3D level of the here and now, okay? But it runs deeper than that. It's like, you know, we reach out to other people for this advice or to tell us what it is we need to do or how we need to do it, so that we don't have to be in this space of indecision on certain things, whether or not we should stay or whether or not we should go. This is about trusting your higher guides, your ancestors, your spirits, the divine, God, whatever you put your faith into. And to ask for that help is to speak up and, you know, take 5 minutes of your day. Take 20 minutes of your day, whatever you've got time for. Make it a point to sit down and say, listen, I don't know what to do with this situation. I feel like I'm missing something. Please show me the way. Guide me. So to speak up is to speak up to them. They hear you. You may not see them, but they hear you. And that comes in, right? When you're present in the moment, detached from the 3D world, and then, you know, you're making the conscious choice to connect with your guides and going, I'm not 100% certain. Like, I feel good, but something's not quite right. Something's amiss. Or I don't have those critical pieces of information that I need to make a full and accurate decision on what way I'm supposed to move. Speak to your guides. You know, I'm here. I'm going to read this to you if I can pull it up super quick. Maybe. Okay, hang on. I'm going to read this to you. Okay, let's see. I can't think of all the lyrics right now. Talk to your friends, talk to mama, talk to anyone who's capable of bad advice. Don't throw your feelings into the same pot and expect them all to come out right. And there ain't no sense in holding on to what ain't coming back. And then at the end, it just basically says, what are you simply feeling right now? I need the truth. 9/11 on the clock. So it's just funny, like the way this comes out and then those words mesh, right? There's always a reason for those things as they come up. So just be aware of that in your present energy right now. And if you're not sure, like if you're in a situation, whether it's a job or whatever this might be for you, do not be afraid to get that clarity. Like there may be something, and I feel like this is within you, right? I don't know that you could be missing some information from the external world, but I also feel like there's something within you that you're missing. There's a key component, and I would highly suggest, especially with the new moon coming up on Saturday, for you to sit down and go, what does my perfect world look like? with that manifest underneath there. What does my perfect world look like to me? How do I want to feel? It's not about what it's attached to, whether it's a house or a job or a person. What does it do for me? How do I feel in that moment? Really work with the law of attraction right now, okay? All right, additional messages for the collective. Yeah, move on and be happy. Move on and be happy. If you feel like, too, there's that Nine of Pentacles I talked about, and the Four of Wands, right? It's a cause for celebration. It's almost like, I feel like this victory, too, comes in the sense of self-awareness for you at this time. You know, what is it doing for me? How is this feeling for me? You know, precipice. And I've said it for Scorpio for a while. We're in Scorpio season, right? The precipice of a whole new world that awaits you, a vast new world that awaits you. I talked about that communication, something coming in. We've got the Page of Swords, right? He is a communicator. He is coming in sometimes a little sharp, quick-witted, aware, but very young energy, right? Very, very young energy. You could be having conversations with your children about their burdens at this time, too. Your children, interestingly enough, could be reflecting back to you right now their experience in this moment, if you have children or even somebody younger than you in general, right, having these conversations. Something they say could also trigger you in the sense of it becomes an awareness within you after having a conversation or listening to something that it's time to lay these burdens down, and you recognize where those are coming from. Like, you're getting a different perspective shift after this communication is occurring. And it's like, why have I held myself up in this Three of Swords and this Nine of Swords energy? Why have I held myself up worrying, over analyzing, thinking about these things? You know, be that curious child, that wanderer, that inquisitive, right? To dive back into your sense of innocence so that you can reconnect with the things that are important to you. The Five of Swords in the reverse. To me, it's like self-sabotage, control. Again, that Three of Pentacles. It's learning, you know, it's a studious, the Three of Pentacles to me can be a studious kind of energy, right? Because you're all working together. You're all figuring it all out collectively. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I keep seeing that all the time. So something is being illuminated with this, like the growth that you've mastered and sustained to this point. Letting go of those self-sabotaging beliefs, realizing how much it was basically cutting you off. It's, you know, you want a tree to grow, you're not going to go cut half of it down and then, you know, terrible example, but still an example nonetheless. So it's like you're in this studious space of integrating the knowledge that you have, researching and understanding it more, diving deeper into the self. And behind that, you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Mother of Wands. It's taking action towards that, right? And feeling good about yourself. That Queen of Wands, she's beautiful, she's magnificent, she's sexy, she's put together, and it doesn't matter, male, female, however you identify, that you're feeling much more confident in your ability to make choices for yourself, right? She doesn't have to question whether or not she's coming or going. She just knows. Trust that inner guidance that's coming through as you work through these situations with other people. Be that learner, be that studious person who wants to explore and know more. Because I do think in the long run, well, I don't know, it's going to benefit you. Okay, so Spirit's saying leave it there. I'm leaving it there. All right, guys, if you found this message was helpful to you today, subscribe, like, share, comment. Again, those other readings will be out here hopefully later on today, as long as there's no technical issues, I'm sure. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.